Hello, my name is Stephen Bocchino, and I'll be presenting my research findings on Presidential Policy Directive 21, Critical Infrastructure Security and Resilience. To begin, one of the most important underpinnings to understand about PPD 21 is that it comes from a place where more proactive action was needed to address vulnerabilities to specific critical infrastructure sectors, especially in light of events such as 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina. The policy is centered around addressing threats through formal risk-based assessment and cross-sector collaboration, focusing on sector-specific plans. PPD 21 greatly outlines three strategic imperatives to achieve critical infrastructure security and resilience, and those include refining and clarifying functional relationships, enabling effective information sharing strategies, and implement analysis functionality to enhance decision making. There are three specific categories of stakeholders that PPD 21 charges with carrying out the aforementioned imperatives, and those are the Secretary of Homeland Security, sector-specific agencies, and federal agencies. So what is a critical infrastructure anyway? Well, according to Brown 2006, it's a system that is so vital that their incapacity or destruction would have a debilitating impact on the defense or economic security of the United States. There are currently 16 critical infrastructures that directly or indirectly support national security, public health, and the economy, and those can be seen over here on the right. Some notable ones are the energy, financial, transportation, and the communications sector. Despite the importance of each of these sectors, not all critical infrastructures are created equal, and I'll touch on this again after explaining the concept of interdependencies. These are reciprocal and complex relationships whereby each critical infrastructure depends on, as well as provides a specific lifeline that each sector uses to carry out its day-to-day operations. Some critical infrastructures have more interdependencies than others. Kandia and Rao 2008 point out that as the interdependencies of an infrastructure increases, their behavior and vulnerability to hazards tend to also increase. This infrastructural anatomy will determine if the sector's failure will cause a localized inconvenience or cascading effects leading to a national catastrophe. There are two philosophies for warding off infrastructure failure, and that's resilience and risk assessment. PPD 21 encourages the use of the National Infrastructure Protection Plan risk assessment framework to identify, assess, and prioritize risks to critical infrastructures. Resilience takes one step beyond the focus of risk reduction by taking action to adapt to, absorb, and bounce back from a wide range of threats and challenges before they occur. Public-private partnerships is one of the final latchkeys for implementing critical infrastructure protection. Both government and the private sector contribute unique capabilities and resources to harmoniously protect the nation. As a fun fact, 85% of the private sector owns all of the critical infrastructure in the US, which makes it all the more imperative to foster cooperative relationships. The critical infrastructure landscape faces challenges such as ethical, political, logistical, and technological implications, highlighting the pertinent and contemporary issues that the nation will continue to encounter if not addressed. To conclude, PPD 21 provides a framework for risk assessment, resilience building, and information sharing. Critical infrastructures exist as reciprocal interdependent systems with their failure creating unimaginable cascading effects. Public-private partnerships emphasize the need to bring together collective expertise to solve complex solutions, and significant challenges remain present to slow the progress of critical infrastructure security and resilience. Some recommendations for staying ahead in this discipline could be continuously assessing new forms of risk, fostering local as well as international relations, leveraging new technology, and engaging the public to propel this topic into mainstream discussion. I appreciate your time. Thank you.